Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, well, we just discussed streetwear in the series. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the upcoming collaboration between Supreme New York and the North Face for Supreme's Week 9 of their Fall-Winter 2021 collection. But before I even start talking about the upcoming Supreme North Face collaboration, I've got to take a moment out of this video to talk about something else. Talk about you guys. So over the past couple of videos, I asked if we could hit the new subscriber milestone of 3,110 subscribers. You guys came in after I uploaded those videos asking that and smashed the milestone. We hit it. We hit 3,110 subscribers, and I wanted to come out and thank you guys as always for the continuous support. I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you to the public and private subscribers that have been subscribing to the channel. We're hitting milestone after milestone, guys. But that means because we've hit the milestone of 3,110 subscribers, I gotta set a new one. You know, you gotta keep pushing for that personal best. Let's see if we can hit the new subscriber milestone that I'm going to set in this video, which is going to be 3,115 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit that before the end of October. Okay, let's start talking Supreme. Let's start talking the North Face. So yes, guys, we should have expected it. Supreme is collaborating with the North Face for their Fall-Winter 2021 collection, and it is releasing this week in Week 9. Now, it's a seasonal collab that they do, well, seasonally, every season. So, I expected as much. It was going to happen at some point. We're probably going to get 2 of them, although that's not guaranteed. This could be the only one releasing this season, but I'd like to place bets on there's probably going to be around 2 further down the track. I mean, we are only in Week 9, so there might be a second North Face collaboration in, like, let's place bets, Week 17. I'm feeling Week 17 of this season there's going to be another one. I bet you it's going to release in Week 18. It's probably going to do it, but anyway, yes, in today's video, we're going to be covering the first, and potentially only, they might only do one this season, North Face collaboration that Supreme's doing, that they're releasing in Week 9. We're going to cover the editorial, we're going to cover the individual pieces, we're going to cover the release details for the collab, and of course, we're going to cover how I feel about the collaboration in general. Now, how are we going to cover all that stuff? Well, we're going to be using a HYPEBEAST article that I have prepared for us today to cover all those details. We'll head on over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for this collaboration. So here is the HYPEBEAST article that I'll be using today to cover this collaboration. It'll be linked down in that description section below. If you, I don't know, want to steal this guy wearing a nice, huge down jacket right here and use that as your lock screen, well, you can do that, or you can have a read of it. It's up to you. Either way, description section below if you want to check it out. Let's have a look at the release details before we start covering the editorial for this upcoming collab. So, this Supreme North Face Fall 2021 collaboration will see a global release via the Streetwear's imprints website on October 21st, so the Thursday, 11 AM EDT time in the United States, and in the 23rd on the Saturday, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time for Japan's release. So the rest of the world, Europe, the US, they're all getting it on the Thursday like normal release times. Japan, they're getting it their normal time, which is the Saturday. So there you go. If you're confused about the release details or need further questions answered, well, that's what the comment section's for, and I'll see how much I can help you out there. But yeah, let's move on. Now, we've covered the release details, so all we've got left is the editorial, the individual pieces, and of course, how I feel about it. Let's jump into the editorial now and see what pieces we're getting and how it looks on body. Let's have a look at this Week 9 North Face Supreme collaboration. Okay, now of these 49 images that we can clearly see is labeled up here, 15 of them are the editorial, and then the rest of them are the individual items showcased off body. Let's just dive into the editorial first, see how it looks on body with the Supreme skaters wearing it. Kick it off with, we get this dense, thick, I mean, it's got to be 700 down jacket right here. It is hefty. Look at this. I mean, just look at this hood over here. God damn. I mean, look, that thing is prepared for the cold weather, maybe for the winters of New York. That is wild. That is really, really wild. I don't even think the winters of Australia would be cold enough for me to wear something like this. Again, though, I have to always say the Supreme North Face collaborations have never spoke to me on a level where I would buy them and wear them, because they're just not silhouettes that I would see myself wearing. Like, if I wanted to stay that warm in the winter, I'd be wearing like 3 layers. I'd be wearing a turtleneck, sweater, maybe a hoodie over the top of that, and then like a trench coat or something. I would just have a very different look to be that winterized. This wouldn't be my go-to, but I can totally understand why the North Face has done it. They're a mountaineering brand that does, I guess, a lot more consumer-friendly pieces compared to some other mountaineering brands. But anyway, this collaboration, it's wild. It's got an all-over print to it. This color in particular is a multicolored one. It's white with multicolored branding on it. I like the Supreme logo that they have chosen to do the all-over print on it, because I feel like it really comes down to the font for this graphic, because if you choose a really disgusting looking font and you do an all-over print on that, your collaboration's done. It's in the dirt. We can't come back from that. So I think they've chosen well. They have chosen well. Would I wear this? No. It's pretty crazy. The pants are pretty wild as well. And of course, we got to have a bit of New York flavor in here by putting the 6-inch Tims down the bottom, just so the brand still connects to its origins of being from New York. Look, it's alright. Hopefully the other colors speak to me a little bit more. We get this first color showcased to us on a different angle, but it's still not changing too much. I like that it's not an all-over print. It's given some color blocking with the elbows there and the shoulders. It does spice it up a little bit, and it does break it down a little bit more. I kind of would have liked maybe some more black panels, like a black panel trim that follows the bottom of the jacket and then on the front of it here. That would have made it a bit more tasteful. Or at least I'd love to see it, to see if it would make it more tasteful. I don't know. Maybe that's just my thoughts there. But we'll keep pressing on. We get another color showcased to us here. This time it's the black with the white all over text print on it. Maybe this is more people's flavor because it's a lot more toned down in color. It's just white and black. Let me know in the comment section below if that's the case for you. We then get a blue color showcased to us, a very nice blue that they have chosen, with black Supreme text branding plastered all over it. I think it's done well. It's done well. We've got a headband there, a steep tech headband with Supreme written on it there. So I guess we're getting headbands with this collaboration. I actually don't mind this. I think this is alright. It's just, again, I'm not going to wear like some 700 or 600 down jacket living in the land down under. And if I'm cold, I just wear multiple layers. So it's not speaking to me as much, but I mean, I don't think it's as bad as previous Supreme collaborations. We've had some very whack North Face collaborations specifically over the past couple years. This one isn't the worst one that I've seen over the past couple years. Is it as good as early 2010s Supreme North Face? No, that's where it was definitely hitting. But it's not horrible. I guess that's my standard. It's not horrible. Yeah, it's an interesting one. We'll keep pressing on though. We get a different jacket showcased to us, a steep tech technology jacket here. Very utilitarian. We got pockets down here, pockets down here, pockets up there. There are pockets on this jacket with a button closure at the top there. It looks like only a half button down though. It's alright, the paneling's quite interesting. I think that's kind of cool. We get a black version of it showcased to us. I think the black one looks a little bit nicer, a little bit more calmed down instead of the, like the big Boltoro looking jacket that we saw first. Yeah, it's alright. Again, not something that I could see myself wearing though. We've got a blue version. Not too bad, not too bad. We get the pants showcased to us. That's where it's really not hitting for me. I just can't see myself wearing pants like that. Although I do like how it's been broken apart with those black panels though. Like the use of the panels in the crotch area, the pockets, the knees. I like how that's highlighted there. It's not just like one big like print all over the piece. It is broken up a little bit. I would have liked some more breaking up on the jackets, but Supreme does what they do, you know. They ultimately they make the decisions. We've got a fleece as well. I don't mind this fleece actually. The all over print looks quite nice on the fleece. I like the collar, everything like that. It pops. The fleece is nice. Like the black panels on the upper chest there. It's good. Good. It's not fantastic, but it's good. We've got another photo showcasing the back of it with the branding on the back, as expected. We've got the headband that I talked about and what looks like a crew neck, a very simple one, just branded down here. Nothing too crazy. We've got some tees with a very, very retro, like early 2000s looking picture art graphic on the back there. Word art graphic on the back there. Yeah, I don't know. The tees and hoodies have never really entertained me too much in the North Face collabs, except for the Cliff one that they did a couple seasons ago or last season. That one I didn't mind too much, but yeah, that's not doing too much here. We've got a matching hoodie version. It's I definitely prefer the Summit all over print hoodie that they did previously over this one here. I don't know. It just looks. I don't like that graphic. It looks really early 2000s, like late 90s. Yeah, miss me with that. I'm alright on that one. The second last image in the editorial showcases a backpack here. I've never been a fan of the backpacks, but it's alright. It incorporates the main theme of this collaboration, which is the all-over print to it. So it works, it's passable. I feel like this whole collaboration is quite passable. I know it's it gets like a C, you know? It doesn't get a B, doesn't get an A, it gets a C, maybe a C minus. But we have one more image, maybe that'll change how I feel about it. And then we've got all the images of the individual pieces. So, I mean, okay, well, the last image didn't change anything for me. But maybe looking at the pieces individually will. Let's go through the individual pieces and maybe I'll feel a little bit warmer and maybe I'll give it just a solid C instead of like a C minus. Let's see how we're feeling about this collab by looking at the individual pieces. Let's get into it. I'm hoping that the individual pieces showcased are a little bit better, but I mean, so far it's been a pretty average collab. So we've got the very thick all over print jacket showcased to us first in the multiple colors it comes in. I mean, it's alright, man, but again, it's just not hitting for me. It's very The previous collabs I could definitely get around more than these. It's alright. We get the next jacket showcased to us here. This one's okay. Like the very utilitarian one with the like 3 pockets at the waist area, and then further ones further up top. But it's yeah. The print doesn't excite me as much as like a like the photo prints that they had in the early days North Face collaborations. There's no crazy materials being used. Very safe collaboration, just We got the fleece here. This comes in all the same colors the other jackets do. I think the fleece is probably my favorite jacket out of the 3, but even so, like there are way better Supreme fleeces that have released in the past couple seasons. The collab with was it South 2 West 8? Was that the brand name? That was awesome. That was sick. That was a really cool collaboration. And these North Face ones just feel like they don't hit as much, you know? I don't know if you guys agree with me on that, but yeah. Here's the pants. The blocking's cool. Looks a little bit odd here because now it just looks like underwear's seeping through the black part of the pants at the back there. Someone's boxers, Supreme all over print boxers are coming through, but I mean, it kind of does, right? Like it looks like that because there's no other color on the bottom here or anything, so it just looks like it's like sticking through. Maybe someone should have gone back to the design board and rethought that one, or the back part of it at least, because the front's fine. The front looks totally fine. They added a bit of color down here so it doesn't look like boxes are coming through, but with the back, Oi, oi, oi. Hey, look, if you're willing to pay me, I'll come on and help. Because, yikes. Yikes. Okay, so we get these hoodies here with the graphic on them. Such a miss, right? They're not hitting for me. We get the tees. Is it just branding on the front? Oh, that's right, the branding on the back. That's a miss. Get the bags. That's a miss. We get the headbands. They're alright. Like, I can see some people wearing those like in a different outfit outside of this North Face collaboration, but wow, that's it. How lackluster. There's not a single piece that I like. Or feel at all. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say my favorite piece, if I had to pick one that I, like the most, I guess, out of all of them, probably gonna be the fleece jacket. I think that's probably the best one. It's the most tasteful. The rest of them, I don't know. It's just a bit too much. Not really feeling these, especially the thick boys. Damn, they're gonna be expensive. Who really wears that? I mean, okay. Who really wears one of these with this print all over it? I can't see a lot of people doing it. Maybe just a normal one, but it's just too wild. Yeah, I think a C or a C minus. That's a pretty fair rating for this one. Maybe if I'm feeling really mean, I'll be like, it's a D. It's even worse. It's not a fail, but it's rough, man. I tell you what is a fail though, these pants though. They really should have rethought these. Just like really odd. Yeah, man. I'm gonna easily skip out on this. When we cover the drop list for this week, guys, I am, I'm gonna be pretty blunt on these and probably vote no on all of them, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys feel very, very differently about this collaboration. Let me know. How do you feel about the Supreme North Face collaboration for week 9? I feel like it's a bit of a miss. We could have done something so much more fun. Let's grab some all-over prints from like vintage North Face magazines and put them on the jackets and put Supreme branding on them. Let's do something fun like that. Let's grab some vintage North Face ads and put them on Supreme pieces and, things like that. That's a good idea. No, let's just chuck the Supreme logo all over it and it looks alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh now. I want to hear how you guys feel about it. Let me know how you feel about the Supreme North Face Week 9 collaboration for Supreme's Fall Winter 2021 collection down in that comment section below. Well, that's it, guys. That is all the details, all the pieces, the editorial, my thoughts and opinions covered on the Supreme North Face Week 9 Fall Winter 2021 collaboration. What a title. Yeah, look, miss me with it. I don't know, are you going for it? Are you going to pick any of it up on October 21st? I don't know. Like, with the amount of money that it'll cost for these pieces, I feel like that money could go elsewhere to, like, way better looking pieces. Like, I don't know, what are you going to wear with half of that? It's like, what kind of sneakers you wearing? What kind of other pieces? Like, they're very big statement pieces, so they're going to be the center of the outfit. You can't really wear anything else that'll take away from it because you want that big jacket to do the talking for you. I don't know. There's obviously going to be Supreme North Face collectors out there that'll pick it up because it's part of their collection, but I am very safely going to hold on to my money and not be interested in picking any of this up. But I want to hear from you guys out there that are going to pick it up. How do you feel about this collaboration? Is it a yes from you? Is it a no? Does this sit well compared to other collaborations in the past? How do you feel about it? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on it and what you're going to be copying from it down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming North Face releases, upcoming Supreme collaborations, upcoming Supreme weeks, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and to subscribe to the channel, as we're also trying to aim for that new subscriber milestone that I mentioned at the start of this video before the end of the month, which is 3,115 subscribers. And hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of October. But that is everything I have to say about this collaboration, guys. So until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next Supreme collaboration video, guys, I'll catch you later.